Alright, welcome to a quick little video that will provide an overview of the functional movement screen, also known as the FMS. I want to start with a couple resources that you could use to learn more about this on your own. One is from the syllabus. This is one of the recommended textbooks. This is Movement by Greg Cook and Burton, Kiesel, and others. It's an excellent book. A lot of the diagrams and pictures are still valid within the system, although some of the terminology has changed slightly, and I'll provide some updates, but an excellent framework for the system. The other place to check out is the website, and this is going to contain more up-to-date information about the FMS. So if you go to www.functionalmovement.com, you can click on some different places here, and you can click on exercises, you can click on the system, and you can scroll through this to find some different information about the overall system. Next, let's just start with a video overview about the FMS.
FMS is your baseline. The functional movement screen is an objective tool that measures 7 fundamental movements that are key to daily life and determines if those movement patterns are optimal, acceptable, or dysfunctional. While the screen is simple and efficient to perform, each test has been strategically selected due to the significant feedback it provides on mobility, stability, and how both work together for larger integrated functional movements. Based on the screen results, FMS professionals can then prioritize exercise and programming to accommodate their clients' needs so they can achieve higher levels of fitness and performance. This highly customized exercise selection protects clients from factors that inhibit progress and produces self-aware clients and athletes who can now reach greater heights in lifelong movement health and vitality. Whether your focus is optimizing training, maximizing client retention, or enhancing communication, the screen helps you get there. It is the foundation for one of our basic beliefs: play to your strengths and work on your weaknesses. Explore our course options and get started today.
So with the FMS, there are 7 distinct exercise or movement positions that are performed. They aren't necessarily performed in this order, but you have the active straight leg raise, you have the trunk stability push-up, rotary stability, which is performed over the 2x6. You have the overhead deep squat, you have the inline lunge, which is also performed on the 2x6 for a narrow base of support. You have the hurdle step, and then you have shoulder mobility. These are the 7 basic tests as part of the screen, and then there are 2 additional clearing tests that you can perform. Each one of those 7 tests is scored on a scale from 0 to 3. So if any of those tests have any kind of pain associated with that, it's automatically a 0. Ideally, the perfect score would be a 3 on each test, and so if you were to get a 3 times 7 tests, the maximum score would be a 21. And then ultimately also you have these 2 other categories. If the patient or client is able to perform it, but they have some type of abnormal movement, or the mechanics look altered, or they have a compensation, they're going to be scored a 2. And if they're just unable to perform the full motion and the full movement, they're going to be scored a 1 unless they have pain with that. A pain in any of these, even if they're performing the movement perfectly with excellent mechanics and form, they're going to be scored a 0 if pain is present. So at this point, the next thing is to look at the FMS being performed in real life. So there is a link in the description where you can click and see an individual performing the FMS test positions and the clearing tests in really good, proper form and technique. So check that out next. Thanks.